LCs. Coming back with the Tekno EV48. I believe this will be part 5, guys. We're going to be starting on bag N, and I believe this video will finish this off. So let's get started. Get this bag in. Side skirts. So we have a servo mount ESC holder, which I believe is going to go right here. Just like that, I believe. We have a battery box, the receiver box. That's a nice, deep receiver box. I wonder if it comes with a rubber to seal that. I hope so. This stuff all broken apart. Yeah, look at the size of that receiver box, guys. That's a nice, deep box. Plenty of room to stuff wires in there. Set that back there. Put that up the side. Take this out. Open up everything here. This is the mount for the motor. Should slide in there like that. Nice. Big, thick battery strap. Wow, that thing's monstrous. It's wider, bigger than the one I got on the Outcast 8S. That thing is huge. This thing will be set up for 4S, guys. Well, anywhere from 2 to 4. Not quite sure what these are. Take them off, so back here. Kind of risers for something here. Something here must sit on a riser, I'd say. Or, I know what these are, guys. They're probably a battery box. Probably a battery box. Some mounts for your battery box. That's what it looks like to me. And then these are going on the side for your strap to go through for your Velcro. Look at that. We figured it out without even looking at the books, guys. She's all laid out. There we go. Get the glue. Just kidding. Okay, so we got some screws. All kinds of screws. Okay, obviously these flat pan heads are for the bottom, but we're going to get into the book here, and we're going to do this properly. So let's get the book here. Flip through to bag N. Here we go, bag N. Make sure I didn't flip too many and have... Nope, I did not. That's where we left off last time, guys. Shocks. So, it wants us to put the servo inside that holder first with the Allen screws and washers. So, set this here. This bag here has all flats with a short Allen screw, How many are we calling for? 4? Alright, I see 2 shorts in that bag, and a washer. Look at this bag. These are all short with a little tiny one. What's in this bag here? I think it's this bag here. Calling for washers. Washers are in the other bag. 1, 2, 4. And the only 4 of that style is what they're calling. And they're calling for 4 washers. So let's see if there's 4 washers in this bag here. If not, you remember I had washers left over, guys, still from the bill. That's 1 stuck on top, and it is. Okay, so these are our 4 washers. If you guys didn't know, I'll tell you a little secret, there's a top and a bottom to a washer. If you guys ever do that. You gotta remember, washers are stamped. They're cold stamped out of a machine, out of a press. So one side's going to have a rounded feel, round, smooth feel to it. The other side's going to have a sharp, edged feel to it. Okay, the sharp edge is the bottom. The rounded side always goes up on a washer. But that, just so you guys know, a lot of people don't know that. I mean, it's not really going to hurt anything, but it is the proper way. The rounded side of the washer goes up. The sharp edge always goes down. Okay, so switch you guys over to here. There we go. I froze up for a split second. Actually, let's put you over here. That way I can move you around. Get you all blurry and everything. There we go. Get all blurry. Come on. Yay! There we go. I move too quick sometimes, it messes up. So we want this. Now the servo we're going to use is an EcoBoost. Looks like a JX or something like that. EcoBoost JX digital servo. Should have plenty of power to do what we need to do. They recommend at least 300 for this car. And this is plenty fast enough. The servo here, I was just looking to see if it's stated on it. Well, you guys see the numbers here? I don't know if you can see them. Here. Oh wait, let me turn the other light back on, guys. I forget this light all the time. Those are the numbers right there, guys, if you can see them. There we go. Is that a little better? Ah, turn it right. EcoBoost HV digital servo. Got a good price. I can't now remember what this was, guys, but it was like 30, 40 something dollars maybe. It wasn't a bad deal at all. And it's supposed to be a pretty good little servo. So let's get that little thing unwrapped. The book is showing it sitting like this, and then showing this going this way. So I'd say this just tucks down through. Pulls up the side hole. Now we're just going to wind these screws in, which are 2.5s. Just about every screw on this kit, guys, is a 2.5. I like that. The reason why I like that is because that's the only good driver I really have. You have screws in there already? I'm going to take them down and then I'll finish them off with a driver. With a hand driver, guys. These are going into plastic, so I'm not Loctiting. Or thread locking, or what are you going to call it. Okay, I tipped it over. Where did it go? Under the car. There we go. We got running this drill. I guess stuff to tell you guys here. We're going to have another car coming to the channel, guys. I've wanted it for a while. And I finally pulled the trigger on it the other night. And I ordered a associated DR10 drag kit. The reason why I ordered the kit and not the car, guys, is because I already have a nice 4000 kV brand new Hobbywing brushless motor, and I have two bodies already for drag. I have an Octane drag body and I have a Nova drag body, so I might as well utilize what I have. And I have the drag tires and wheels already, so I don't need all that other stuff. Okay, so let's see, step number 2 says to mount it to the chassis along with the box. It's telling me to put the antenna in the box, but I don't need the antenna in the box right now. Once you put the antenna in the box, I don't see how. Oh, right here. Once the antenna goes on this side, once you put the antenna in the box, here you go guys, I'm on the wrong camera again. Once you put the antenna in the box right here, you put a little tiny Allen screw right next to it. So you can see under the light here. So you'll put the antenna in, and then right down here, there's the antenna, the big hole, and the little tiny hole off to the side is where the Allen screw goes in, so your little plastic antenna don't pop out. That's kind of cool, guys. The attention to some of the detail they did to this is crazy. But I believe it probably has something to do with trial and error and people running these. This was supposedly their top of the line car for 2020, guys. Okay. So, where are they calling? I gotta see. They're calling for the receiver back here. Don't like how that wire is going to be crammed in there like that. Okay. That's how they want it, guys. That's how it's wanted. But that means I'm going to have to run an extension because they want the receiver back here. So I'm going to have to run an extension wire to get me back there if that's where I got to go with that. Because they're calling for me to mount the receiver box at the same time right here. Then these wires are supposed to come in over the side, which I don't get, so I'm going to have to run them down. Or, no. Is there a way? No, there isn't a way I can run them either the other way because they're flush, so I must have to go there, then around that screw and behind that plate right there, like that might work. Leaving it like that. That way I don't get caught up in any of this stuff. Still leaves enough room, I believe, to get there, and then I can go down this side. Because why I'm saying this side is because on this case there's a cutout, so your wires are coming through the side. So I want as straight as a shot as I can get to get them wires down. Well, it might be just enough there to do, I don't know, I'm going to add an extension to that. I don't like that, it's not long enough. So, let's get that off there for a minute. Let's get this out of the hole and find out what size screw we need. 1325s, 1325 TRK, they're the same size screws. We need 6 of them. So, let's count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Those are big. Those are too small. What I'm doing, guys, I'm over here, I'm just counting some screws out. I like to count the screws out, look at them all, see what I have. I have 6, 10 of those. 2 of these Allen lock screws should go here to lock the motor. These lock this plate down in. These are the screw the body panels on. Okay. I'm going to check this screw just to the page real quick, guys. Looks like it to me. And I have no more 6, so it's got to be this one. Okay, these are going to be your 2.0s for these small screws here. So, flip us over here. Ah, get that stuff off there. Get off there. Go to the up above camera for a minute. Going into plastic, so we don't have to worry about anything. One goes here, one goes here. So we'll go one here to start. Start, stop. We got another one, start the other one. Only reason it is because I find, guys, it's so much easier to, whoops, if you hit the hole, guys, it's so much easier to get things started. When you leave something loose versus tightening one up real quick. I always seem to have to loosen it if I do that. Yeah. So now, I'm just going to screw these 2 small screws in and hold that box in. Now, that box does hang over the corner of the car a little bit, but has to be that way, guys. It's the way it was made. They didn't make an angled box. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to hit anything. I think it'll be alright. They say this, it's a proven platform, this car, so I think whatever's, how they built it is good. Sorry these screws have to be so long for this, but that's okay. At least I know it won't back out, come off. I'm not going to lock that super tight yet, just until I make sure this one seats in properly. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. I got a little bit of a cold, I think. I live up here in Maine. It's still snowy and cold and windy. And it's supposed to be 6 degrees colder tomorrow than today. It's been cold up here. Yesterday we had 3 degrees without the wind chill. Okay, so that's that. Now where is this servo thing? Right here. That goes way up front here. So we're going to do that. Flip this bad boy back over for you. Now we're going to go these 4 holes. And again, we're going plastic. So there's no need for Loctite. Okay. We'll find them. They're there. There we go. Now what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to screw this one down like I did before, but not quite tight. And then I'm going to do the cross one straight across from it at an angle. There, I'm going to leave it a little loose. I'm going to do this one here, and that should line it up. And then we can kind of come down. I don't think that screw started. I think it went beside it, personally. Oh, I did it again. Felt. Okay. I got to stop going by feel because it feels like it clicks in right there. That's not right. I gotta get my head over here. Put it right in that area there somewhere. So you just gotta take your time. Think about it a little bit. Think about what's happening. So yeah, I can't wait to get that DR10 here, guys. That's gonna be so much fun to build. I got all the parts to turn my trophy wrap into a DR10, because that's what the DR10 is, guys. It's the associated trophy wrap. And I've got all the parts to do it, but I've just been having so much fun with my trophy wrap. I haven't wanted to rip it apart yet. And now that I got that kit coming, I probably won't have to. But I do still have 2 bodies, so I don't know. I might. I did pick up that low C S22 or SS22 or whatever it is, short course also. And I have the Red Cat short course, so I mean I've got 2 short courses, 3 altogether, but if I want to turn that into a dragon, I'll still have 2 to play with. And I'll still have a two-wheel drive and a four, because the Losi I just bought is a two-wheel drive. The Red Cat is a four. I like all kinds, they're fun. The screws are so long. Gotta order a drivers. Keep saying that, forget every time I order something. I forget to grab drivers. Okay, there's that. So, let's flip her back over. Woohoo! Back here. So this is what we just put in, guys. Put in this box here for the receiver. And as you can see, that's what I'm saying. It's not long enough. We're going to have to add an extension. This is where the ESC is going to go. Was I supposed to put screws? Okay, these two little round screws that I was saying, the round-headed ones, they go on the top here, it shows, down through into these two little holes. It's going to hold that side of the servo box, that side of the ESC plate down. So we'll screw them in real quick. If I miss that, get onto too many stages ahead of it, and then say, hey, what's that all about? Okay, so we did that and that. I'm not putting the antenna in right now, so I'm going to skip that part. What is that little red transponder not included? Oh, okay. They're saying now to put the receiver in. That's cool. They give you a little notch to get the wire into the hole without breaking it. I like that. Like I said, this would be channel 2, and that's way down here. That's too far to stretch it in my mind. So we will be putting a short on that. Hold on a sec. I had to walk over and just grab a short wire first. Okay. Now, that'll allow that to go inside like that and hide it. And it will also allow this to plug in. Negative, positive. Is that what that's saying? I gotta get my head down here from the guys. Yes, so. Servo, number 1. Boom. Now it wants us to mount the ES. I don't know why it wants us to mount this stuff before we get it all done, but okay. So, we're going to get into this ESC, guys. I'll show you guys what this is here. It's another Power Hobby motor. I like Power Hobbies, guys. Running the Easy Run brushless combo. Hobby wing. Okay, so Max 8 V3 Easy Run. 4268 SL, 2600 kV, guys. Hopefully this thing will fly. Should be 4S. This is 4S capable. Excuse me. Goodness. Get back to the top view here. Get this bad mamma jam opened up. Okay. Set the motor aside here for a minute. We'll get into this package. I do have a program card, 2 of them. But I think this kit comes with one too, so yeah, it says it does right here. So that'll be at another time I program. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, isn't that beautiful, guys? Look at that. And would you just look at it? I mean, look at it. Beautiful. That's for you, RC guy. Let's get this out of the box. There's the program card, guys. That's awesome. Those are like $10, $15 online. I said I have a few of them. But that's just awesome to get one with it. So I know this will work with it. So we're going to set that over here to the side. They've already got the proper table on it, I believe. Set that over there out of the way. There's Hobby Link stickers, some Hobby Link paperwork. Okay. Comes with a external BSC, guys. There you go. Nice. Nice, I'm liking that. Comes with a fan. Some kind of mount. I don't know what that mount is. It might be some kind of an ESC mount, but we're not going to use that mount for their ESC. We're going to use this mount. It's a nice piece of sticky tape, which we will use, because their ESC tape is very good. Here, it's 3M, the best in my mind. 3M. Oh, it comes with a jumper wire for the ESC. Said it comes with a fan for the ESC, nothing special, but it does come with a fan for the ESC. Comes with a BEC that you can wire in, just give that little extra power. I might use it on this, I don't know, or I might throw it on, save it. I have another one too, and throw them on my drag car. I'm not sure yet on that. I don't really need a BEC on this. I'm not going to be... I don't think. Well, I don't know yet. I got built in... Because we got them built into the receiver, into the ESC, guys. Now, these ends will be coming off, and I will be putting my own ends on, guys. I get this thing out of the box. Shush. My goodness. Alright, I don't want this baby to get away, guys. That baby, like... form fitted right in there. Okay. Whoever has a job of stuffing this stuff in the boxes, I feel so sorry for you. What a pain in the butt. There we go. Wow, all of that. Yeah. So, put that back in there. Maybe. Set that fan in there for now. And that stickers, and set this off to the side. Man, crazy. So, kind of wondering how we want to do this. I want the wires heading that way, so I bend them back to plug in, which leaves the connectors out here for the motor, which is probably motors here. No, I'm gonna have to go this way, I believe, to have room to run the motor. I think if I run it this way, no, we still have room, I believe. Let's get the motor out, guys, real quick. Do a test fit of the motor. Make sure that everything's gonna fit properly before we commit to anything. 2600 sensorless. She is a can, guys. She's a good size motor. She's pretty good size. So let's see how she fits here. I'm stuck. Yeah, that just passes if I run the ESC that way. So we're going to be okay. And the wires will make it. ABC. Plenty of room. I have a good 1/8 1/8 inch, a little bit more, that 3/16 between the motor and the ESC. I think that's how I'm going to go with it. Well, that's what it's going to be. I'm done. I'm done whining about it. We're doing it. So, get my alcohol here. Nothing's written in stone. We can always take it apart later and change it if we don't like it, right guys? A little alcohol. I know this stuff is new, but you never know what's on it from the factory for oils. Get more out of it. So you always want to give the white down with something, guys. Like I always say, I like to use rubbing alcohol. Dries off good, nice and clean. Okay, so take this bad mamma jamma, stick it right on my arm. Thought I'd get lucky, but I didn't. Grab the X-Acto knife again, throw the cover on the ground like that because you don't care about it, and pick the paper off the back. Come on, let go. There we go. Sometimes you need to talk to this stuff, guys, to get it to work properly, but it will come around for you. It will come around. Cram that bad boy way up there like that. Nice. Okay. Allow this to run down the side, and there it is. Say the receiver's missing. Just hopped out of the hole. No biggie. Plug this into number 2, which I'm probably gonna have to unplug them at some point to get. Plug them at some point, probably to get that rubber grommet in there. I haven't seen it yet though. There should be something, I think, unless that hole's just left wide open, guys, for the wires to go through. There's no grommet. It's almost what it's looking like, because oh, that came with the servo. I'm not seeing one. That came with the ESC. Sorry, I'm getting in the way, guys. Looking in the servo bag here. No. Okay, guys. So this does not get a rubber there. Okay. So let's get the switch out of the iron. These wires are going to be put down here together. Like that. These up, put them in the hole, grab the cover that goes on here. Just make sure the antenna wire is in that little crack where it's supposed to be. Now, just trying to see if any of these holes. No, they aren't. Okay. None of them holes are for that. That stays there. Okay. Those most likely will be something small. Let's see. TKR1402. TKR1402. There's 2 of them, it says. There's 2 of them, 3 of them. 3 of them. Inside the bag. Okay. This is also where that little Allen screw is. Now, 3 screws. It says 2. There's a front hole here that needs a screw. What are we going to forget about that for? Okay, these extra holes on top are for some kind of a transponder that you can buy separately and put on the top. I don't know what that is. That's maybe a gyro mechanism for the front wheels? What they're calling a transponder? I have no idea. But it's showing a little... Yeah, get that screw in here. I'll show you guys. I keep looking at the paper here and being silent for a second. Little red box here. And it says, note, transponder not included. So your receiver goes in here. I don't know what that transponder is. They show the little red box and all these pictures. I have no idea. We're not going to worry about it. It's sold separately. We don't need it. If I find we do need it later on, we will get it. There it goes. Give her a little push. There we go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Now, let's put the battery tray together. That strap see which way it's supposed to go. Turn it around. Push it up down. Now when it comes through here, it'll fold back on itself, yes. There, see what we just did? That's where your battery goes, and that's how it holds your battery down. So, that goes towards the front. Lay it that way. Now this is going to bolt in right here. Front and back. It's going to take these longer, bigger screws. Luckily, they're 2.5. So guys, we're going to flip it up on its side here, or upside down, and we'll line these holes up. That strap in the hole where it goes. And up these screws. Ah! I'm going to set it down from there. They can't hold it up like that. Another screw here. And it fell off. And that one fell off. Except for this. See, I can itch on my nose. None of this stuff is threaded, so you gotta push it. Same. Grab the other 2 long screws. And I've knocked it out somewhere here. I'll find it. I got one now. junk out of my way, guys. I'm getting too much stuff in my table in the way. Boom, boom, boom. Now the little side pieces, those go on with the smaller driver, the 2.0 driver. I'm going these little holes here. And these are what's going to hold the battery inside the side. Sorry guys, if I had a driver for this, it would be a lot quicker. Always fast forward through. We're almost done. So yeah, we're screwing them little side plates in right there, guys. Change the view for a minute so you don't get too bored. They go so dry because they're not threaded already. Remember, you're not going into plastic, so don't go crazy. I know I keep saying it, but I want you guys to remember that. Just because I know when I first started out, I'd tell myself it all the time, but I would still go a little crazy and mess stuff up. Took a while for me to learn. So what you're going to have to do is put it in at a sideways angle. Put one side in first, guys, and get it started. Once you get it started, then you'll be able to just spin it into the other spot. So right now I'm holding the piece sticking out at an angle until I can get it started enough. I'm going to take this one up quite a ways so it will help hold itself over there. Hopefully you guys have been liking this, and it's inspired you guys to go out and maybe want to build one of your own, because they're fun, guys. They're fun to build, and it kind of helps you respect them in a ways too, and understand why some of them cost the money they cost. Once you build a good kit and you see what really goes into it, you know, you have a little more respect for them. Whew, these screws. Yeah, going so dry. Alright, flip it back over. There, battery box is installed. So the battery would set in here. You're going to go over the top of the battery, hold it down, and then squish it. First time I've had a strap like that before. Usually mine all go side to side, never lengthwise, but hey, first time for everything. It's going to be all these little tiny screws. A bunch. Stop winding in there. They go from the top down. Now these ones should be threaded. So, this will probably should Loctite these ones, guys. Let me grab some Loctite here. I gotta reach over past you. And I'll dab a Loctite on these. this one back out. I'll put some Loctite on it. Yeah, anywhere you can use Loctite, guys, use it. It's to your benefit. Nothing worse than losing screws, stuff falling apart, and you got to stop your day of having fun because your parts are falling apart. So Loctite on the table here. I do some of that out. There we go. Now this side over here, it's dripping out. This side over here, guys, has a wire holder. I like it, I like it. Some little clips here for the wires to go up inside. My dogs are digging at the door, but they're gonna have to wait a second. There we go. That will work, I believe. Now, where's that hole? Back here. Whoop! Ah! Drop the screw again. These screws, the heads aren't cut very good. Excuse me. Goodness. After this screw that I'm overly putting the stuff on, dropping everywhere, just because that would not be right if I didn't. So the heads on them screws there aren't cut very good. They don't stay in the driver. So let's look at this here. Make sure we got all the screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, that's the screws. So, servo going there, going here, motor plate, body chassis, drops here. Might have to extend the wire, guys, on this too. Get it. I'd rather have it up here in the back, because in the back there's a hole in the body I could reach through. But the wire's not long enough to get me to either way to the back. So for right now, it might just float in here until I get something figured out. We're just going to stick it right, I believe, like that will be okay for now. And then we'll get that figured out. Okay, so now we got that. That's on, that's on. Calling for the motor. Loctite. Couple Loctite on my finger. Get it on that screw. Okay, 2.5. No, 2.0. And pop it out. Hole's right there. Because I'm wrong, it is a 2.5. The hole was there, the driver was just spinning in the hole, guys. Okay, I'm not going to lock that tight yet. Just going to get them both started, set the mesh, and then screw them down. And I believe that's going to be it for the video, guys. I think that's everything else. That's everything we had to put in. It's alright, guys. It's alright. So, oh, wow, them going dry. That's good. Won't have no problems with them. A. B. And we'll see. There we go. Whew, those bullets are tight. Nice. It's nice and flat. I can either run that like that or like this, probably like that, to keep them over there. It's going to be nice. So, now, get some of this stuff out of the way real quick. Throw a set of tires on it here real quick, see what she looks like. There we go, guys. These are the dirt, grass, sand tires I got. And I also got road tires, guys. So when we take this thing on the road and see what we can get for speed out of it. There it is with the tires, guys. That's what she looks like with the tires. Nice stream deck to switch here. There we go, guys. Wicked front suspension, guys. Look at the height. Oh, and look at that action. Wow, that's going to be nice. Just a nice little bit of drop to the rear so she can get some scoot and boot. Look at that suspension, guys. That's awesome. I got the servo left to do, guys, the servo horn. And the servo horn they give me is plastic. And the little connector rod this little tiny plastic one that connects from here to there. I'm not going to use that, guys. I got a metal one coming, and I got a small metal rod coming instead of this plastic. So that's why I'm not hooking that part of the steering up yet. That'll be, I'll do that later when that comes in. So that's that, guys. And I cut the body out the other day. So there's the body, guys. I got that all cut out and ready to go. Got a little notch right here made into the body. They already accounted for the longer screw that goes into the steering arm here, which I thought was pretty cool, so it can pass through without hitting. Your antenna wire comes through the very hole in the back, which I haven't got drilled yet, but we can still probably get it to go on. Get those wires to go over. Let's see. Oops. Let's see what's going on. I'm on the outside of the body. Is that supposed to go on the outside or the inside? No, I'd say it goes on the outside of the plastic. By the looks of it. Just like that, guys. Well, let me put a pin in it because until I get those wires strapped down, they're pushing on the cab right there and they're popping it out. There. That's what the body's going to look like, guys. It's going to look pretty sweet. And then the aerial wing on the back. Huh? That gotta look good. And that is mounted with these, which we can throw right inside that hole, guys. Where are we? There's a hole here on the side. The nut goes in that hole right there. See that hole? Nut goes in there. I found the hole. Wow. Talk about hiding. They can tell you that on the paperwork, that there's a notch in the side there. Being dark like that, and being dark in here, you really don't see that all so well. So now you gotta line that up somehow, get that to go in there. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Get some pliers here. There we go, just a set of pliers, guys. Squeeze it in. Do the same to the other one. Oh, there. Now we learned something together, I hope. They're saying, looking on the bottom, I couldn't find an issue there. On there. Move the car, find the screw, driver. Try this again. Oh wow, guys, that's amazing how that works when you do things the right way. So it says, if it don't make sense to you guys, just gotta take a second, think about it. Study it, look it all over, get a flashlight, do whatever you got to do to see, and you'll figure it out. There we go. Take these calipers off. Well, there she is, guys. 48 2.0. Well, she is. Is that wing crooked? A little bit. Because this one didn't go down all the way. So, pop this up real quick. There it goes. See, you can't have that. Can't have a crooked wing. Yeah, that looks a million times better. Million times better. She is, guys. That's the Tekno EB48 2.0. All that I got left now, guys, is to pick out a paint. One of the colors is going to be orange. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with a solid, just one color this time, or if I'm going to do a multiple color pattern. I still haven't figured it out. But, yeah, it's a fun build. I enjoyed it. It's a really nice car to build. A few little problems here and there, but now that I understand them, yeah, I'd build another one. So guys, this is Larry at Mitchell's RC saying thanks again for hanging out with me during this whole build series. And if you like this kind of stuff, stay tuned, because I have a DR10 kit coming, like I said, and I have a bunch more kits ready to go, guys. If you like kits and drag cars, stay tuned. So this is Larry again at Mitchell's RC saying thanks for coming over, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.